We back, baby.
Look, I won't waste any time, right?
All right.
Man, look, we're about to report. I mean, why? Why
Why
not?
reporting?
Why? Because, man, we got the #1 reporter in the city sitting down with us right now.
Who we got?
Man, look, man, we have the Hood Anchor, man. Hood Anchor, yay. I know you seen it.
What up, man?
I know you seen it, man. Out there, I'm talking about the fresh roll, but he had a mic, but they just ready. Look, man, he be beating everybody to the scene, man. What's up, my guy? How you doing, man?
I'm blessed.
Yeah, man. So look, do what I want to ask you. Man. How did you start becoming the Hood Anchor? Like, what was that thought process to say, you know what? This is what I want to do. This is something that I believe I can bring to life.
Okay, so a lot of people always say content creation is where is it now. So people used to always be like, man, you need to do content, man. You got personality. And I'd be like, man, I don't know what to do, man. I'm just going to live life and whatever happens. So one day, I'm in the studio with my buddy, and then I see the dude finna jump off the bridge. So I'm like, I'm going to give him about 45 minutes to an hour, then I got to go home and handle some business. So I come through, he's still on the bridge. So I just seen the firefighters, the police, everybody just, EMS, everybody locked up. So I'm like, I just started commentating. I posted on my Instagram. It went up. My nephew posted on TikTok. I didn't have a TikTok. It did 1.7 million views on TikTok. So I'm like, damn, how much that would have paid? And you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, I'm thinking in my head. It just got a thought process. So one day I'm sitting at home watching the news, and then I'm watching the story, and I'm like, dang, I wonder if it's still, it was somebody had went through a GameStop. I said, if it's still boarded up, I want to go to the scene in a robe. Like I purchased a robe that day. I looked at the news. I'm like, let me hurry up, go to the store, get a robe and some pajamas and everything. I'm gonna just roll up to the scene, talk about it, commentate, and then I'm like, I'm just gonna go from there because I want to seem like I just hopped out of bed.
Yeah.
And I went straight to the scene. That's my whole logic behind wearing my robe.
Okay.
It's like I just hopped straight out of bed, and the first thing I did was I didn't care what I put on. I just went straight to the
Got to
scene.
get to the scene.
And then the next thing you know, I'm just going to more scenes, and I'm just looking at it like, you know what? The news always gonna be there. So
Always.
Let me just go ahead and start being a reporter. I call myself Hood Anchor, but I'm actually a reporter. But doing actual news segments is gonna come.
Yeah, hey man. Hey, look, let me tell you something. That was such a genius idea. Is such a genius idea that you shaking things up. You shaking things up to the fact that you had like someone from one of the news stations, local news stations, really pissed off at you.
Really?
I saw call herself going off on you because you out at the scene before them reporting, man.
I don't think it was that I was there before them. I think it's the fact that it's everything combined. Like the however she was feeling towards me. Like I don't know her feelings towards me. That's her opinion. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's entitled to their opinion. But when you express yourself to me, talking about I don't like you and I feel like you shouldn't be here, like who are you talking to?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, don't get confused. This Hood Anchor, now. You know what I'm saying? But that's when it come into play where I gotta, you know what? Let me not even react the way I really want to react because I gotta hold myself accountable. You know what I'm saying? I can't react the way I want to react because, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of cameras on me. It's anything happen, they can't wait to say something negative about me.
Yeah.
So I'm not finna give them a reason.
Yeah.
Finna get me out my character.
Hey man, you wise beyond your years already because that's a moment that a lot of us would have went ahead and reacted the wrong way. But you making sure you keeping everything in line.
Man, you know something I saw, man, I was real impressed by was you was at Falcons training camp and you was interviewing Michael Penix. You was interviewing a lot of the players, man. Tell us how that was, man. That would have been fun for me, man. How about you?
I mean, I just love the experience. Like, I love the opportunities that's coming my way. So for that opportunity for the Falcons to reach out to me and say, hey, we want you to come to training camp. We want you to do business with us. We want you to come to games. I'm like, thank you. I appreciate it. Boom, let me come through. You know what I'm saying? Let me do my deed. So I really appreciate that whole experience. Like, and it's like some of the players starting to know me, know me more now. So it's like, we building some type of,
like repertoire, man, getting it together. Man, it's a funny story, man. I didn't realize I knew you until we was at the pep rally, and you was like, "Be Rich, you don't remember me?" I'm like, I know you. Are you Hood Anchor? Yeah, nah, man. We used to me and him, when I used to manage Kevin Gates, me and Doug, and he was saying, "Man, I used to be around Kevin all the time. I used to do a lot for him." I'm like, "What?"
Yeah.
And then I was like, everything came back. I remembered you. That's crazy, man. Small world, bro. Small world. Did I tell you that story?
Yeah. You told me, but things come around like that.
Yeah, but look at you now, man. Doing your thing, making your money, man. I can't do nothing but respect the hustle, man.
Yeah, that was a good experience when I was around him. But it's more like I felt like with me leaving from around him, it's just me growing into being my own person because I always been a leader. Mm-hmm. Even though I always had big brothers like young Mozzie, like that was like my big brother.
Yeah.
So
Mozzie was a good dude to me. I like Mozzie. Mozzie always took a liking to me.
So
I really miss
that was like my big brother. So Gates, he was cool. Until certain things transpired.
That's all good.
But things happen for a reason. So it just had me growing to my leadership and to becoming a real boss.
Yeah. So look. You talk about the Falcons. We always want to talk about the hometown team. Sure. Man, who have you been excited to see this year with the Falcons? Like any of the young guys, anybody who been here, like when Hood Anchor Ye is at the game, who are you excited to see do their thing out on the field?
Penix and Robinson. Like they really and London.
Yeah.
Them
trio.
Them three for sure.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it just, I feel like we got a great quarterback right now. You know what I'm saying? I feel like he kind of underrated.
Well, he because he only played with 4 games. Now he's only started 4 games. I think he is too.
And he was disrespected in Madden, man. They gave him a 74.
That's what I was finna talk about because his rating in Madden. I'm like, hold on, this man is way better than that. Like y'all didn't see this man. Like this man can play for real.
Yeah, he just got to play some more games. He got to play that. Now, that he does. If he don't have anything else, he has heart. He should.
The way he extended for them touchdowns. Man, you putting your body on the line.
Yeah.
Like that's just like how Cam Newton was. They remind me like how Cam Newton was putting his body on the line in a way, on something like that. Like he putting his body on the line.
You know what was dope, and it was all football instincts. He didn't think about it. Was the touchdown? He went up the middle. He kind of like leaned forward a little bit too early, but he put his hand down just to scoot it up a little bit more so he can get the ball over the goal line. Like you can't teach that, man.
Yeah, you out there putting everybody on the line. Like he to get a score. Every inch count, every second count.
Yeah, man. Well, I feel like we got 1-to-1s in Michael Penix, man. So I know we getting ready to go play the Vikings, and we'll see how that turns out. But I feel like we definitely have a quarterback, man. You how you feel about these Atlanta Hawks? How you feel about those Atlanta Hawks?
The Hawks. It's a lot of questionable stuff happen whenever they do trades, like and stuff like that. And like hold on, you gonna trade that person? Like when they traded Devon Murray.
Yeah,
I'm like everybody like he coming through. He ain't game winners doing this, so it's like we question leadership when what I'm saying when we don't really see their vision, I guess.
Yeah, cause like you said, because it's hard for us to see it. We're not inside the building. We don't see what these guys do.
So we looking at it like, man, he just getting good. He doing this. He coming through. You know what I'm saying? We don't know how they looking at it. They might be trying to prepare a different future than what we see.
Yeah, they did end up getting old Dyson Daniels back, which was a good thing. Yeah. The Australian, the great. What they call it? The Great Barrier Thief.
Yeah.
The Great Barrier Thief. So we did, but I feel you. When he first got traded, man, like I think I don't know if I was just livid, but I know my guy, but he was upset about
I was mad. I was mad at first.
Oh, you was upset too?
But I get mad. Like I always try to look at things in different perspectives every time. Like even if I react a certain kind of way, I'm like, hold on, let me think. It's something bigger to it. You know what I'm saying? That's just like with me doing what I do. Everybody ain't gonna see my vision in the beginning.
Yeah.
But now everything unfolding, it's like, oh yeah, we see it. You didn't see it because I seen it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I knew where I was going. I knew what I was doing.
Yeah.
So that's the same thing with like any type of leadership.
Yeah, we gotta let them do it. Us as fans, we feel like we know, but they're inside the building every single day.
They running it for a reason.
100%. And they see these players work out. They see these players train. They see these players make mistakes or not make mistakes. They see the way they study. So you're right. Like they have a vision for where they want to go. Yeah.
I think when you say the Murray trade, like Murray was a good player, but I think they realized the mistake they made in the beginning of getting him. They gave up 3 first-round picks, which was an awful trade for us. And then they realized we had 2 ball-dominant guards, so can't keep both of them because they just want to have the ball in their hands. So they had to do something.
Use them
so
as
to your
leverage.
point, Murray did play really good and win some games for us, but I felt like they had to pick who they wanted to keep, and I think people want like if I was them, I think people want to come see Trae Young play instead of Murray. We did, in my opinion, get something good back in return for Murray when we got Dyson Daniels. You know, he came. It was a nice compliment to Trae. So I see what your point is about the trade and why would you trade him, but they made such a bad mistake in trading for him. They had to fix it somehow.
They had to come out like, hold on, we need to get right quick.
Yeah, figured they could just salvage anything, man. But look, let me ask you this: what's the craziest scene that you popped up on? Something where you popped up on the scene, and I don't know, maybe it was even deeper than what you thought, or it was even crazier than you thought it was gonna be when you got there.
Probably when young Scooter passed away.
Man, tell us about that.
Tell us like what you did and like everything.
So like, I'm sitting, I'm chilling, just chilling or whatever. I'm checking my phone because a lot of people send me DMs. Like I got a text-free number in my bio, and I got my email. So and I got my DM. So they'll DM me, they'll text my text-free number or whatever, however they can get in contact with me from whatever, and they'll tell me like the people, like the communities, tell me what's going on. So a lady had hit me up and was like, "Yeah, I'm my next door neighbor. Something going on. It's a whole bunch of police out there." And I got the logic that I got is, anytime something going on, I would rather go and it's nothing than to not go and it was something. So I go to everything that I could possibly go to, even if I'm tired. You know what I'm saying? Because once I'm done with the call, I'm done with the call.
Yeah,
it's the pain's temporary. But so back to the story. So I get out there. At first I didn't even know it was Scooter. I didn't know who it was. Like we just all just chopping up out there. We talking. They like, oh yeah, this situation happened. And then when I found out it was Scooter, I'm like, oh shit, what the hell? Like he wasn't pronounced dead. He was actually in the hospital preparing to go to surgery. So he died in surgery. So while we there, I'm like, like I grew up with Scooter. Like he you know what I'm saying, was like a real big brother to me. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, you know what, I ain't gonna do the report because, this one of his houses or one of his, whatever, his house or whatever. So I'm like, I don't gotta put it, on the internet or whatever. Like I'm gonna just chill. And then as soon as I pulled off, I went to go to a homicide. As soon as I pull off, everybody called me like, Scooter dead, Scooter dead. I'm like, Scooter dead? Well, no, he not. He's straight.
Yeah.
I'm confused.
He in surgery.
You know what I'm saying? He in surgery.
Yeah.
But he died in surgery. You know what I'm saying? So I come back to the scene, like, and it was just emotional. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, this somebody who, like, instilled wisdom into me. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know his children. I know his son. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
I know the type of father he was. I know the type of person he was outside of rap. So that was just something that just kind of like shifted me a little bit as far as like me pulling up to the scene and letting the world know like, hey, I'm from Atlanta for real. So when I get to the scene, 9 times out of 10, I know these people. You know what I'm saying? I'm not no average reporter. I'm not coming to the scene doing a report on just anybody and going about my business. You know what I'm saying?
Culture, this your city.
This what I represent Atlanta. So, like, it's the culture. Like, his son called me to this day. If he want to kick it or go out with me, come on, let's get it.
Yeah.
You like my little brother. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, so it's different. Because I'm interacting with these families for real because I know them.
Yeah, well, and that's, so no matter what content we do, whether we trying to be funny, whether we trying to be serious, there has to be some authenticity involved in it for it to resonate with people, whether people know that's why they resonate with it or not. And so you, even though some people find the humor in what you're doing, you being from Atlanta, it shows that you're really from Atlanta.
I feel like they think I'm funny because of the way I talk.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then, like, I ain't gonna lie, like, I don't actually try to be funny. I just talk on what I would say. You know what I'm saying? And if it's a situation where I could be funny, I'm gonna be funny. But if it's serious, I'm gonna be serious. Like, I know how to turn it on and off.
Yeah. Yeah, I know that one you done told there was some dude out there, a white dude. You done told him come to the was it the Flame? You told him to come. Was it Magic City? You told him to come to Magic City. Which, man, did he go?
Nah. Sometimes people really don't. They think I be lying. I be dead serious. Go ahead and come to Magic. Drink something.
They go ahead and do it.
I get you a drink or two. People they'll see me now. Oh my God, Hood, I can't believe you really been here. Yes, I'm dead. I'm dead serious.
Yeah,
I'm in Magic every night almost.
Speaking of the shoe modeling, man, shout out to Magic City. Shout out to the Blue Flame, man. Gotta go buy some drinks over there as well.
I support all the clubs.
That's what's up.
Every club in Atlanta. Every strip club.
Okay.
I don't really like regular clubs.
Yeah.
I love the strip
Well,
clubs.
what's wrong with the regular club?
It's too many like dudes in the club. Like
I ain't mad at that. Good house.
you know what I'm saying? Because it's like
Yeah.
I don't mind going to the regular club, but if I'm in a strip club, you gotta think about it. It's women in here.
100%.
You know what I'm saying?
Fine women.
You know what I'm saying? So I get to talk to a woman. Like when you go to a regular club, it's people standing around having a fashion contest or who got more money, who pop more bottles. Like like men don't even come to the club with women no more. No. Like I remember at one point in time, it would be dudes coming in there with 20, 30 women in a section or all women in the section. Now it's all dudes in the section. So why would I go to a club with all dudes?
Makes sense.
Hey, make perfect sense to me.
I'm trying to, you know, I'm trying to see what's going on. I'm trying to see what's going on.
Hey, Hood Anchor, yeah, man. For those that don't know, man, tell us a little bit about your background and like where you from and you know how you become known in the city, man. For a lot of people don't know that.
So I'm actually from Decatur, but I grew up like Decatur, East Atlanta, like that whole little area right there.
Well, what's the main street you grew up off of?
Flash Shows.
Oh, Flash Show. Yeah, okay.
So
I grew
like,
up off Gresham.
Yeah, all through that Gresham, Flash Show, all that. Like I grew up there. So I grew up there. Young Master, that's like my big brother, so I grew up with him. You know, we was running around the city, you know, before Hood Anchor Yay.
So you was never mind. Never mind. Keep going.
So, you know, we were just running around the city living life, man, you know.
Yeah.
And it's like, he really like, you know, a lot of people say a lot of bad stuff about him, but he really shaped me to be a man for real. Because, like, he showed me, like, how to be a man for real. Like, outside, like, you know, my father, you know what I'm saying? Like somebody who really, like, instilled wisdom. Like, just how Scooter instilled wisdom in me. I was with Mizzy every day. Every day I was with him. You know what I'm saying? He taught me how to be a man for real. Like, you know, like, hey, man, we going to stand for something. You know what I'm saying? So it's some morals and principles that I stand on. It's some stuff that I never go for. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's just how it go.
Man, that's the way it's supposed to be. So, hey, man, got one of my East Side partners in
Hey,
here, man.
East Side too.
Hey, what's up, man? See, the East Side, man, we just do great things, man. I mean, the whole city of Atlanta does great things. The whole city of Atlanta does great things,
I don't
but
really
I'm
like
just
getting
saying.
into the East Side stuff, though. Like, I don't really be into, like, oh, I'm from the East Side. And, like, I don't even tell people that I'm from the East Side, for real.
Yeah, well, look, you don't have to because people from other sides like to do it. Like, we don't typically do
People
it.
ask, so that's the first thing. Like, where you from?
Yeah.
I'm from the East Side.
Yeah,
Okay.
I wondered when you said Decatur and that area, I wondered if you were over there from where I was from, close by.
I'm through, all through
Say just everywhere.
But I stayed on the West Side too. I stayed on the West Side. I didn't, you know, I never stayed on the South Side. I either stayed on the East Side, the West Side. But then once I turned like 18, like I was always like living in Bookhead, like you know what I'm saying.
Oh, you was out there balling.
Been balling.
Oh, you was out there balling. Look, he said, oh yeah.
Yeah, I've been staying in Bookhead, so you know
Right.
I've been you know.
You should have. I got it off some posts and bank and Buckhead. Remember that skit?
Hey man, hey. So you been doing your thing,
Yeah,
huh?
man.
Yeah. Hey, well look, I ain't mad at you. So what's next down the road for the Hood Anchor? I know you said there's some even more reporting and different things coming along, man. But what's next, or that you can share that people should be ready to be tuned in from Hood Anchor? Yeah.
I'm finna start dropping full news segments on YouTube. So I'm finna build my YouTube up to where I'm actually doing everything that the news doing.
That's funny. You gonna do the weather?
I do it now, but I'm just not consistent.
Okay.
So when I'm doing when I'm dropping my YouTube, I want to drop it with a weather report.
You doing traffic?
I do traffic all day.
Oh, wow.
I do everything.
I gotta check that out.
That's why when people don't really realize, because it's hard to watch every video that somebody posts on social media.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to get it more to where I'm doing all the social media stuff, and I'm doing YouTube.
To where they can watch the longer.
They can
on
watch the
YouTube.
longer episode. Like they're gonna watch a full detail, like, you know, some quick 8-10 minutes real quick, nothing too long, nothing too short. But me like talking about the top stories, you know, around Atlanta, around the world, you know, talking about the weather, talking about traffic, just functioning as a news channel.
Yeah, so look, when you going down and you building everything out and you want to go to the sports, man, holla at the Waterboyz for some sports from time to two, man. Holla at the Waterboyz Show, man. You know what I'm saying? We might have some input to throw in there, man. We might have something we can talk about, man. Maybe Hood Anchor J might like it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man.
But before we go, Trey, what you got any more things you want to ask him?
Nah, man, just like we talked about the Falcons, man. We talked about the Hawks. Just really having somebody, man, who from the city of Atlanta, who really doing great things. You know what I mean? Like, you got the future mapped out. I love the fact. So this is not really a question. This is really just me just speaking. You know, I love the fact that you said people might not see where you're going, but you got the vision where you're going.
I love that.
You know, I love the fact that you got the vision where you're going, and you actually, you know, coming in and disrupting somewhere. People gonna always have where they want to go get the news from, and they gonna go to the news channels and stations because that's been the mainstay and the staple. But man, you really are disrupting, and you really having people tapped in and tuned into you, and I commend you for that. You know what I mean? Because anytime you can come in and disrupt, and you from the city, and you didn't just fly here and start doing it because it was a job and it looked good on your resume, man, I commend you on that, man. I just want to say congratulations.
Yeah, man. Congratulations on that, bro. And thank you for taking the time to come out and see us, bro.
Yeah.
That's what it's all about, man. Just supporting. I feel like just support. Like, a lot of people, you know, we look at it like, oh, Atlanta divided. But, you know, we got to show that we support each other for real.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. You went on with our family like you did some with our family over at Atlanta Culture. I like the fact that y'all went, did it in front of South DeKalb Mall. Yeah. Oh, I know it is something else I wanted to bring up. And this, once again, it is a question in here, but it's also just like commending you for it. I saw you were doing a couple little reports where you were with a guy from high school, and you were talking about what his grades were, and you were telling people, I can't remember if it was homecoming or something like that, or whatever the young man was going for, man. Like, what brought that about where you said, not only doing the reports, but now let me step in and see if I can start highlighting some of these high school students, man, especially the ones who getting the grades, who doing the things that their parents want them to be able to do and accomplish?
I look at it like a lot of people, I didn't do this because a lot of people was like, you need to start reporting positive stuff. I did it because I'm trying to function as a news channel, so I want to show y'all that I'm doing this, I'm doing
good, the bad, and the ugly.
I'm doing everything. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing weather, I'm doing traffic, I'm doing shootings, I'm doing homicides, I'm doing, you know, the things that's people doing good in the city. I'm doing restaurant reviews. I'm doing everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm literally trying to do everything. I'm doing sports. Like, I'm trying to do everything.
Yeah, but that's cool though, cause like for a young man and those students to get highlighted on your page, man, trust me, man, that was one.
They can't wait to say like, oh, these people be over here tripping out or doing this or doing that. But what about the good they doing though? Mm-hmm. So when the parents reached out to me, I couldn't wait to do it.
Yeah.
You know, but I got so much backlash from the school board. They're like, oh, well, you're not supposed to be up here doing it, filming minors, you know, on our campus and stuff. And I'm like, come on, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? But it ain't a problem if I got to come in there and report if a student brought a gun to school. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I ain't going to say nothing about nobody doing it.
Yeah.
But as soon as I'm talking about this child got a 3.8 or a 3.5.
Yeah, it seems like they could work something out, especially if the parents already came to you. This come through the parents with the parents' consent.
Parents, like, anytime I ever went to a school, the parents reached out to me 100%. I never just went up there like, just go up there.
There you go. There you have it.
Yeah, there you go, man. Seems like the school board should be on board with that because, like you say, you want to highlight the good these
like,
kids are doing.
The Southwest DeKalb wanted me to come to their homecoming dance. The PTSA reached out to me. I had my lawyers reach out to the school board. The school board told me no. They said that there's not enough security in place.
That's crazy. Man, I got to do a better job, man.
Yeah, man. And you hear, boy, the PTSA was trying to do something good. They had a good idea. They reached out to them. They like, look, the kids would love this. This could be good for the school.
Man, the kids really going to love if you came up here. I'm like, I was booked for something, and I gave up my booking to say that to commit and say, hey, if the school board say I can come, because the school board say I got to let them know anytime I'm on campus or whatever. So I got my lawyers in contact with them. They came back and emailed me this morning and said no, and I'm like,
hey, Hood Anchor, man, my partner right here, man, you would never guess. He's the president of the PTA at his school. You should go do something at his school, man. Y'all should do something.
Yeah, what's the elementary?
Elementary.
Yeah, it's elementary. Yeah,
what county?
Over in Clayton County, over in Riverdale. Yep.
You got to go through the school.
I already know. Yeah, I already know. Yeah,
I just want to do everything by the book because I don't want them to try to put a narrative on me that ain't true.
Yeah, that you out there just trying to do things like go all maverick and do whatever you want to do.
You got that business in order, man.
Man, we see it, man. We see it, man. Anybody who had the Magic City hat with the tie, the match, boy, the paisley with the Magic City hat, boy, you know this man thought that out. You know this man thought that out, man. Hey, hey, for real. But no, I want to say thank you.
Thank you.
Like anytime, I don't feel like you ever get too old to learn from people. And you can learn up close from people, or you can learn from afar. You can learn in a series of conversations with a person, or you can learn from one conversation with a person. And seeing what you're doing and just hearing the way you're approaching things, like, I appreciate that. Because even I, at my age, I look at what you're doing, and I can say, man, that's dope. We need to make sure our things in order in this kind of way.
Gotta
we need to make sure we approach it this kind of way. So, yeah, man. I know I done commended you about 2 or 3 times, but that's because you're really doing dope things, man, and I really appreciate it.
Man, I appreciate it because it's like, I never was with like, I'm not into, like, the celebrity status thing or the taking credit for stuff. Like, I just do stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I didn't do this to try to be famous or nothing, or try to be some type of internet, you know, local celebrity or whatever. Like, I wasn't in it. I just did it just to do it, and it just happened to blow. So
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah, man. Hey, well, look, we appreciate it, man. The hood anchor, man. We appreciate it, my guy.
Good, thank you, yay.
We appreciate it. Hey, man, and you always welcome to come back to the water cooler, man. That's where we are now. We call this the water
Just
cooler,
let me
man.
know. I can't wait to pull up. All y'all gotta do is just call me. Hey, man, pull up. I'm pulling up.
All right, man. All right, then, man. Hey, look, we're Atlanta. Like I always say, we represent Atlanta because Atlanta represents us. On behalf of myself, Trey, my partner, B Rich, the hood anchor, yay, and our guy, Mario. We're going to have to come up with something even cooler than that for Mario, man. You know what I'm saying? The Waterboyz Show, we are out.
Kill the camera.